Who do the intro? JC, you got the intro.
No, Cheatham go ahead.
Cheatham
do
got
it
the
better,
intro?
yeah.
Oh, alright, say love, bro.
I don't even need that cup. I'm record this shit in here.
6313.
So just go.
Sure, why not? Go ahead, do your thing, cuz.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to episode 5, 6313 podcast.
Yes.
I go by the name Cheatham Got Buzz. I'm always with my guy, the man with the plan, with the hands, my nigga JC.
Yes.
Broski, I love your energy, but you are loud as fuck, man. Yeah, man.
Today, we got a special guest. It's my man, known yo for a long time, for real. Hey, held the record for the fastest knockout in MMA history. So right now, I'm gonna have to ask that this nigga keep his feet on the fucking ground. You know what I'm saying? His hands to himself. But yeah, I'm here with my man Scott Noble. Yeah, clap it up for my man.
Shout out to Scott.
Yeah.
Man, shit, it was a great weekend of boxing. You feel me? A great weekend of sports, period. Shout out to the Boston Celtics winning the NBA championship last night. But shit, for boxing, this weekend was litty. We going to start off with one of the upsets of the year in Puerto Rico. Sabril Matias versus Liam Paro for the IBF title at 140.
I went back and watched that shit for real. He just boxed your fucking head off for real, bro.
What power shots, though?
Yeah,
He wasn't just tapping them.
Yeah. See, but that shit normally don't bother yo. He just couldn't get to him.
No, it do, but I think Paro was by far the best fighter that he fought. I think everybody got kind of light of who Matias was at the same time. Yeah. That's why I think he was a little bit overrated, but I still want to see him fight.
Of course.
But at the same time, I've seen him in fights before struggle against people that I thought that he was better than. Like we said last week, every fight this nigga down on the cards and then pull it out the ass. You feel me? So I think Liam Paro by far, like I told you, he sparred with Devin Haney and Shakur, and he one of them guys. He just from Australia.
Hey,
So,
yo, he be having to go through murderer's row.
Yeah.
Like, Matias, he be fighting guys where you don't necessarily know the names.
Right.
But if you look at him, it's like, shit, who this guy? Like, yo, he boxing a live dog out here for real. Like, he ain't have no tomato cans.
No.
Bruh,
No.
even the dude Dadashev was 13-0, 13 knockouts or something like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
But
he
these
fighting
guys-
tough guys.
I think he fighting tough guys, but they top contenders. They not world champion level fighters. You feel me? And he fought for a vacant title. He fought for a vacant title. You know, when Josh Taylor vacated most of the belts at 140, he was one of the guys in line that stepped up and fought for a vacant title. But I still like Matias, bro. Matias versus Pitbull Cruz, still one of the best fights in all of boxing to me.
Yeah.
I still want to see Matias versus Teofimo Lopez or Tank. So, yeah, what you want to see next from Matias or from Liam Paro?
I mean, honestly, with Matias losing, that kind of opened up the door for a bunch of shit. Like, I wouldn't mind saying, Devin Haney, you just lost. Yo just lost. Y'all niggas fight.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or,
Devin Haney
'Cause
just said he's taking time off, man. You ain't see the tweet?
Yeah.
He said he's taking the time off. He's going to spend some money. He's going to travel the world.
Hey, yo.
Which I think is probably a good idea. Get your face out of the public view. Let people forget that this Ryan Garcia shit happened.
yeah.
And let this steroid shit, let it build up. Let people forget.
Right.
That's a good idea. You might need to go somewhere for a year
Take
and
a
then come back.
long-ass nap.
Because if you stay in front of the people, even if, like you said, he can fight Matias,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to back out in front of a guy like that early.
But
You know?
It's a couple fights. Gray Antoine just lost too.
Right.
So,
but the
you
thing
gotta get
is,
them while they hot.
about Devin Haney is, I think Ryan Garcia was just a terrible style matchup for him.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Ryan Garcia is bigger, strong, and faster than Devin Haney. So no matter what you think Devin Haney is better than him at, he's still bigger, strong, and faster than Devin Haney.
Right.
So, but first of all, he's supposed to still be looking for Ryan Garcia right now. He trying to convince us that Ryan Garcia cheated in a way that it made it an unfair advantage. Bro, you got your ass whipped by that Mexican white boy, bro. You supposed to still be looking for him right now. We are supposed to be still looking for him right now, and that rematch supposed to be happening soon.
I mean, since the results came back, he a little bit more humble. You said it what? It wasn't steroids. Trace amounts. No, run it back through the shit again, for real. Like,
Yo literally said on the interview, like, I never felt that overmatched in my life.
and that's like, oh
Yeah.
my. Now
That was,
now that they saying that the amount of what was it? So what's it called? Ostarine. They saying that the amount of Ostarine that was in his system would have been useless, so you couldn't gain a competitive advantage using that little bit. And they saying that it would have took him 2 weeks for it to have an effect on his body. To like him, it would have like he'd have had to been taking that Ostarine for 2 weeks.
But you know the niggas that be juicing, like a couple of MMA fighters that be juicing came out and was like, bro, Ostarine don't make you better. That shit gonna make you worse. So make it worse that he beat Devin Haney on that shit.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
I
you
ain't
guys
never
know
heard
Chael
of
Sonnen.
Yeah.
Chael Sonnen is the ultimate
OG
he
steroids.
OG
Yeah.
steroids. He could look at you and tell, hey, this guy's juicing, this guy's not
Oh,
juicing.
shit.
He's taking something. That guy has done it so much and done it at a high level.
Tropicana.
He kept it 100. He said he didn't think that Ryan Garcia purposely took something.
Right.
It was one of those, I used to work in a factory like that where you make these supplements and you don't really clean out those bins as much as you should.
Right.
So it's highly possible, which he did when he sent in his supplements, they did come back positive for traces of ostarine. That happens a lot. It happens a lot. You saw a lot of people have putting out information on making sure athletes really, really strict with their supplement. But this happens. But like you said, him coming out and saying that, I never felt that overmatch, is making him look bad. That's what I'm saying. He needs to go take a break and go somewhere for a year.
Yeah.
Just a year. Nothing too long. Don't go on a hiatus. But just a little year.
Shout out to Damian Jones Jr.
Yeah, Jingo, what it is, baby, we in the chat.
Yeah, Jake Gold. Yeah, Jake Gold. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, but I definitely think Devin Haney need to get his get back. You feel me? Like, because even if he lose to Ryan Garcia again, it won't make me look at him no different. You feel me? Like, I'm a real boxing fan at the end of the day. I'm not mad at you for losing to a nigga I thought was better than you.
Oh, so, yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, 'cause they already
that's
thought he
why.
was better. Okay.
Yeah, that's why
didn't
everybody
think he was
mad at
better.
Devin Haney. That's why everybody mad at Devin Haney, because they thought that he was better than Ryan. And I'm saying, bro, we done seen Ryan put niggas to sleep. Since Devin Haney been fighting on the elite level,
The styles, like you said, the styles did not.
it's just a bad styles matchup, bro. Bad styles matchup.
And everybody knows Devin Haney is throwing pillows.
Right.
So he's not going to be like Tank to be able to walk you to that seventh, that eighth round, and be able to knock you out, catch you with a clean punch.
But I definitely want to give a big shout out to Eddie Hearn, you feel me, and Match from Boxing. Bringing Boxing Black global and taking shows all across the world. We don't want to just see
Black Global.
back global. You feel me? We
Nah, I'm
don't.
with you, Black Global. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, honestly, I could care less if boxing is global. When boxing jumping here, it's jumping global.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Well,
Boxing-
it seemed like it to me because
yeah.
I'm here.
Because you don't take into consideration a lot of the things that I be looking at. Like, you don't look at the crowd and the audience numbers and all of that. Like, man, when they fight in the UK, bro, that shit be like. When I went back and watched Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko, I was like, bro, why
Where they
wasn't I
fight?
there?
Where they fight?
In London.
They fought
Where
on-
was it?
Wembley
Like
Stadium.
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley, bro.
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley
Stadium, a big-ass stadium.
100,000
Like, the biggest.
100,000 fans. You feel me? Like, that's something I feel like I missed out on in life.
Like, that's
damn,
an
like
event.
that was the event. I
Like
should have
the
been there,
Super Bowl.
nigga.
I mean,
You
we ain't
feel
got
me?
no stadiums
So
that big, but
yes, we do.
Yeah,
we got
we do.
football.
something-
Nigga,
we got
Alabama,
Penn State.
Alabama hold like 75, nigga.
Yeah,
niggas
but
not
not-
gonna have a
but not
fight
even-
at Alabama.
You
Hold on, bro.
crazy.
Niggas not gonna have a fight in Alabama.
bro, they not. But we have
Niggas is not gonna
football
have a fight.
stadiums. See, you're talking about a college stadium right now.
Yeah.
We have domes. It's a dome in Vegas, the Raiders dome.
Oh, yeah, in Dallas.
The SoFi Stadium in LA, where the Rams and the 40 and them play.
Right.
Like, it's hella domes. You feel me? But we in America, we fight in casinos most of the time. You feel me? In front of, in between 12, 15, maybe 20,000 at the most.
And why is that, bro?
I think that because they want to drive the ticket prices up. Like, I think our problem in America is we want to make everybody a main event fighter for one, and we want to make everybody a Las Vegas fighter. Shakur Stevenson fought in Las Vegas his last fight and only did 2,000 tickets in a stadium that hold 14,000.
I thought they did them at the casinos because, niggas be betting on the fights and shit.
That
You
is
feel
true.
me?
That's
So
a
I
part of
thought
it.
that's what it was too.
that is-
Honestly,
No,
Yeah.
that's a part of it. That they just want to make it seem like when you hear the ring, they fighting in Vegas. It just seemed more important than it might be. You feel me? So they want to stage
Vegas
as much
is-
fights.
Vegas,
It's something to it. I
Yeah.
forget what it is. I'll look it up after the show though. But it's something to that shit for real. Like
Vegas does have the allure.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys are right.
ticket prices. You feel me? Like they don't want to. They feel like if they having something in a casino at Vegas, they can charge you whatever you want, whatever they want.
Yeah, in Wembley Stadium,
Check.
them tickets be $20.
real
They don't
quick,
get $20.
for people that just came in, chat
I'm saying,
asking
don't be $20.
who's our guest tonight. Guys, could you introduce yourself again one more time, bro?
Scott Noble,
Yeah,
former MMA fighter, Muay Thai fighter. I've done it all. Played college sports, JMU, did a whole bunch of things.
JMU,
We'll
James
kick
Madison.
you in your
James
head.
Madison.
All right, so yeah, we gonna get to know our guest right now. You feel me, my man Scott Noble? How you get into MMA, bro?
Went to college, played football, played running back down at James Madison. Then once I got done playing there, I got bored. I was like, man,
You got a boy playing running back?
no.
Oh, right.
I didn't go to the league.
Oh, okay, okay.
They go,
After you was done.
that's
Okay.
the-
I'm
that's the
saying you got
code.
bored playing.
So
I'm about to say
after
got
my
bored
college
at James
career at
Madison.
JMU, I had a couple friends and they was like, yo, because I was still living in the area. They was like, yo, there's a gym. You need to go check it out. It's for MMA. They was like, I know you like watching. You should check it out. Just get you moving again.
Right.
Put it off for a couple months. Show up. First day, they was like, nah, we're going to put you with our big dogs. Guy had a pro fight for Bellator.
Right.
When I say this nigga put the works on me, this guy put the works on me. Kyle Baker, Kyle Alley Cat Baker. I will never forget
remember
his
his
name.
Shout out to
name
Kyle
and shit?
Baker.
Kyle
Kyle
Alley Cat
Baker.
Baker put the works on me.
I was sending
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kyle Baker.
They asked me, they was like, yo, you coming back tomorrow? You took a little ass whipping today. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, I really started off training the stand-up, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing part of mixed martial arts. I didn't really, we really didn't have like a jujitsu teacher to really, show me a lot of
Right.
stuff. But I was still doing it, training it.
Real quick, brother. I don't know if you said it or not, but what time period is this? Like what year?
Oh yeah. This is 2020. This is 2011. 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, 2011 because I just turned 21.
I'm tripping. He said that at the end of practice, they asked him, was he coming back because he got the hand so bad.
Yeah, I got a
Hey, yo,
bag.
you good, bro?
And yo, that's how you know he one of them ones though.
Yeah, they
And
was
yo,
like-
and that's what we be talking about. Me and Cheatham had a big ass argument last week about this shit. That's what I be talking about that I like to see from sports, bro. All sports is hard. You feel me? Something that can give you motivation and
Right,
inspiration for real life. Like,
Exactly.
you feel me? Yo, my man right here went into a sport that he never been into, a gym that he never been into, and got his ass handed to him his first day. You feel
Worked.
me? And was there the second day. I
And
love
he
to
had
hit.
the fastest knockout in MMA history for a little while.
Yeah.
Kick niggas in the head.
Oh yeah, about that fight. So this was when I was fighting for K-Zilla, real popular East Coast amateur / pro circuit. So I'm having this is my second fight. This is my actual second MMA fight. And they like, yeah, you going up a guy who's a pretty good amateur boxer. You know, you got to be careful for him, all this, all that. We go to the weigh-ins. My man show up late, talking shit to me. So I was like, okay, all right.
Go through the weigh-in process.
Okay,
Go through the
we
weigh-in
usually
process.
weigh in at Hooters. Hooters, like, I guess they had like a sponsorship or something like that, and we will go in, weigh in at Hooters, do your little your face off, your picture promos, the videos, all that type of stuff. Take pictures with the Hooters girls, all that type of stuff. And while I'm sitting there, I'm there early. I'm ready to get on this scale. This is my first time me cutting a 185.
Cutting the 185.
I used to walk around at 215.
185 is what weight class?
That's
MMA?
that's middleweight. That's middleweight in MMA.
Izzy Adesanya, right? That's his weight
Yeah,
class,
yeah,
right?
that's
okay.
that's Izzy's. That's
Okay.
Izzy's. So I'm waiting. The promoter Jeff's like, I'm calling him. He shows up late with glasses. Goes in the bathroom for 10 minutes. I don't know what the fuck he did in the bathroom.
Cocaine.
Comes
That's just
out-
not even, that's cocaine.
Comes out, gets on the scales, looking me all the way down my face, looking at my lady. I'm like, yo, this guy, okay. Talking shit, like, yeah, I'm gonna knock you out in the first round. I'm like, okay.
Yep, definitely cocaine.
Hey, yo, that
So-
sound like Roberto
Definitely
Duran.
off the
Yeah,
cane.
he was going crazy.
He was definitely off the
And
cane.
the funny thing about it, the knockout is a kick. And me and my coach was working on it in the back of the room. He said he gonna throw a lazy jab because he a boxer. He not used to having it snap his hand back, keep his hands up, throw a lazy jab. The rest was history.
Yeah, kicked him in his head, he
And
died.
then the next day, I kept hearing my phone buzz in the morning. My boys just hit me up like, yo, your shit gone viral, bro. Your shit. This was back when World Star
Right.
was the
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Before
World
YouTube.
Star.
This was back when
Yeah.
World Star was still the place where everybody got their videos. So yeah.
I actually did it in the barbershop. I YouTubed fastest knockout in MMA history, and that shit came straight up for real.
Damn.
Like,
That's big, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that's
lie.
crazy.
When you go down in the record books for anything, I don't care if you got knocked out the
Yeah.
fastest in MMA history. You feel me?
yeah, show enough.
That's a record.
Yeah.
Show enough,
Show
for real.
enough.
Like, nah, show enough. Like, shit, you did that shit.
Real shit.
Like, but yeah, yo, I always talk to him about the weight cut and shit like
Right.
that. He tripped me out when he telling stories about how it was cutting weight and shit like that.
So what you said you was walking around at what?
Well, when me and Cheatham had linked up again,
Right.
when we coming back to Baltimore, I had started going down to 170. So
Okay.
now I'm cutting from 210 to 170. I'm cutting 40
pounds.
pounds.
Whew.
And a 9, 10.
David Benavides.
Yeah. I had my best weight cut was when I was in Atlantic City fighting for CFFC. They had, I mean, I'm sure the UFC is like this. You have the spas. The spas are there for you.
Right.
They had the waterfall, big ass jacuzzi, so you
Yeah.
cut weight, so you could just stand in there and just cut weight.
Yeah.
They had
Damn.
had people waiting on you hand and foot for whatever you needed.
Nice.
That was I was on weight. This when you know you had a good weight cut. I was on weight like at 6 p.m. the night before, and I was able to have a little meal and some water before I went to sleep. Woke up still on weight. Just
That shit was fire.
did
Yeah.
some mitts just to, just get a little sweater. Perfect weight cut
Hey, yo.
I ever had.
Last week, right? David Benavides just fought last week.
His big.
This nigga just moved up from 168 to
segment.
175. And it was fight week. Like when they first arrived to fight week, he still had to cut 18 pounds. And he
Yeah.
was moving up 7 pounds.
Yeah, those weight cuts are dangerous. Are the ones that are like not when you cut a lot of weight over a long period of time to where it's
When you
2
cut a
days
lot of weight
before
over a
the
short
it's 2 days before the fight and you still got 20 to go.
Right.
Because that's
Jeez.
15 pounds of water weight that's just coming.
Right.
Like,
That's what I was saying on the last episode. It might have been when you called me the other day. But MMA fighters cut weight better than boxers for some reason. It's like they got that shit down to a science. Boxers just be like, I'm going to get this shit off me tomorrow.
well,
MMA dudes and wrestlers, maybe they don't do it better, but they don't complain about it.
Right.
I think that has more so to do with the wrestler's mentality that's really big in mixed martial arts. Those guys who've been wrestling since they've been like 8, 10 years old, they used to cutting weight. They don't eat in lunch in school. I used to see it myself. So their mental is totally different than a boxer's mental.
Yeah, like I've never heard an MMA guy be like, "Oh yeah, I had a bad weight cut. That's why I lost." Like,
Nah, you
boxers
don't.
be like, "No, I was dehydrated, nigga." I'm pretty sure every Conor McGregor fight at 145, this nigga was almost dead.
He was a skeleton.
He looked terrible on the scale.
But the thing about it is that I think nothing against boxers. They can be prima donnas sometimes.
Yeah.
They can be prima donnas in the combat fighting. In the combat fighting world,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are the prima donnas of like when it comes to combat sports, and let's put who are the divas. Not saying that boxers are the number one divas.
No, I get exactly what you're saying. Like when we was talking about it, I kind of compared it to basketball players to football players.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah,
football
yeah.
players see basketball players.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you ain't even,
Yeah.
bro, get up,
You a
bro.
little sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
get
you
up,
ain't
man.
even fall
Nigga,
out.
you twisted your ankle. You twisted your ankle.
Bro,
Like,
just walk it off,
I
my
did that
nigga.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, we ready to switch lanes for a little bit. We giving y'all what y'all want to see. Tank versus Frank Martin. Baltimore shit, you feel me? 8th round stoppage. And my man Cheatham hit it on the head. And I want y'all to know, Cheatham is not right a whole lot.
Oh my god.
But this time he was right. He hit that motherfucker on the head.
Yeah.
8th round stoppage. Gervonta Davis over Frank Martin. What was y'all thoughts on the fight?
I had it at 10. When he knocked him out at 8.
Right.
I mean, the fight went exactly how I predicted it. to
They
be.
are who we thought they
Yeah,
were.
it went exactly how it went. Frank Martin just wasn't ready. He didn't have enough in his arsenal to really threaten Tank with anything.
Right.
He He looks real neat. He looks real technical, but he like a good ham sandwich.
Yeah, I
Hold up, bro.
like-
What you mean by that, bro?
Like,
plain.
it's gonna get the job done for lunch.
But you don't really want it.
But yeah, he ain't got no pizzazz on it. It's just
Hey, yo, and I always said I think that he's Tank without the bells and whistles.
Who?
Frank Martin.
I can see
I
why
think
you can
he
say that.
little
I can see
pocket
that.
sized.
I can see that.
He little like wallet sized Anthony Joshua.
Oh my gosh.
Nah,
bro,
he a
what
little
the
bit more
hell?
athletic.
Hey yo, he's stiff as a bitch, bro.
I would
Bro,
say
he
I
used to
would
play
give-
running back. And
Yeah,
he's an
that's-
all-state
you
wrestler.
made it. You just made it even worse for the nigga. Like you played running back. You played running back, and you don't got like crazy feet.
He
and then if you look at him running the ball, yo, elusive as shit. Like
He do got good feet.
Okay,
he has solid boxer feet. Same way Anthony Joshua got solid boxer feet. But it ain't great feet at all by no
people don't
Like, by
understand
no
how
stretch.
hard boxing footwork is. Combat footwork. I was about to. Football footwork is just free and wild.
Yeah.
Put your feet where they got to be.
To make it happen.
To make it happen. Boxing, there's a repercussion if you put your feet in the wrong spot.
It's
so,
consequences.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes a little bit more mental
Right.
learning for you to, really
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to translate that athleticism to boxing, which he's done well in 18, 19 fights?
Yeah.
He's done pretty good.
I'm gonna say if you was a running back and you did the ladder your whole life,
Yeah, I did the
then
ladder
you
my
can
whole life.
easily translate to boxing footwork, opposed to a nigga that say like a wrestler who ain't never had to have no type footwork.
Yeah, well, his footwork ain't bad, but it don't got no flavor. It's just in, out, box step.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no quarter turns. It has no flavor, no juice.
Yeah. Anthony Joshua. That's what I'm telling you. Like he like a little pocket. He like a little mini Anthony Joshua.
Somebody
I
said
don't-
that in the chat too. They said he better than Joshua though.
I don't see it yet because I
He
don't see
not
that. I
better
don't
than
see that
Joshua.
at all.
He not better than
Shout
Joshua.
out to
He not a
Blood
better
POV.
boxer than Joshua.
Hey, yo.
But he definitely resemble him if you squint and close your eyes a little bit.
I don't think so. He a
Like his-
southpaw and all
if you
that.
put the
He a
silhouette,
southpaw and all that, bro. I don't
Hey,
know
yo,
how you even see that.
if you put the silhouette of him up for real and
man.
blow that shit up for real, you would think that's Anthony Joshua.
No,
bro.
yeah.
Like an NBA logo.
Hey, yo,
and shit.
but I really
Fuck
thought
outta here.
that I thought that Frank Martin was there to compete, not to win.
What
You know what
mean
I'm
by
saying? I think that when it came time to you asked us last week, or somebody in the chat asked us last week, did that flinch mean something? When Tank bucked at him in the press
that?
conference and he
Holiday,
flinched.
shout out Holiday.
When Tank bucked at him and he flinched, that's exactly his response when Tank fainted at him in the ring.
Yeah.
So when Tank threw a feint at
Ah.
him, this nigga looked scared every time. You feel me? And he was trying to get out of dodge. And he never believed in himself. I think he was strong enough to hurt Tank. Like he's not a guy that I put in a category of a the guy that can move that don't got power. I
Crazy
think that
thing
he
is-
had power to run Tank into something that really hurt him. But he didn't believe that he had that type of power. And he knew what Tank had at the same time. So I think he was there to just show people that he could compete with Tank, not that he could beat Tank. But it
I
was
don't
still a
think
good fight.
that's
a good
true.
breakdown. I can see that.
I don't agree with that.
I think he. Yo,
I think he
there's that
came out
point.
there to win.
Yo,
I think he
I
came
don't-
out there to
Yo,
win.
he was there to compete, bro. You
No.
don't understand that niggas really come out there to compete
Hey
sometimes,
yo,
bro.
them first couple he didn't lose because he wasn't fighting. He lost because he was fighting too much early.
He wasn't fighting. We
He
watched the
gassed
fight
his-
together,
He
bro.
gassed himself out.
When did he throw more punches than Tank?
Them first couple rounds.
Yeah.
He won the first 3 rounds. Or he won 2 of the first 3 rounds.
He was not.
We all know
gassed,
those are downloading
Yeah,
rounds.
he
for
was
Tank.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
gassed,
I'm not
bro.
saying I don't know what it is, but if
Yeah,
you look
yeah.
at the
If
fight,
you score the card.
he is scrapping them first couple rounds. Now, what happened is that was Tank's game plan. Hey, I'm gonna make you box. You're gonna have to throw your hands, and he gassed out. He slowed down. That's when he started sitting up against the ropes and started being like, he said he was trying to see something. No, nigga, you was trying to get some more. You was trying to get a second to breathe for a second. Like he wasn't.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. When Tank, if his strategy was to box, Tank was falling into his hands. Tank was walking straight to him. What I'm telling you is that he did a good job of boxing. He did a good job as a nigga that nobody knows. Frank Martin the world don't know Frank Martin.
Right.
The world seen Frank Martin on the stage with Tank.
Yeah.
He competed. He came to compete. He didn't come to win. At no point in time did I see him bite down and throw a punch where he really was trying to hurt Tank.
I think he did.
Did you?
I think
he was trying to touch
I think
him.
he threw a bunch of combinations where he was trying to knock him out.
That's the thing that I think about Frank Martin that really is kind of like he'll throw those 1, 2, 1. You know, he'll go to the body, then he'll back off. I don't see anything special from the guy that's really. When I was watching him, I watched about 6 of his fights. I was like, I don't see it.
But didn't you see him knock at least 2 people down or out with a straight left hand and he stepped all the way through?
Yes.
Did he throw any of them punches against Tank?
Shout out to the chat. 178 Tank, 270 for Frank. Punches thrown. Frank threw more. Shout out Blunt POV.
Jabs.
Yeah, I mean,
As a fighter, if he my fighter, I'm proud of him because I don't think that he didn't come to win. I don't think that he didn't come to fight. I think that we got out game planned. You get what I'm saying? Because that's part of me. If I'm your trainer, then that's me too. We got out game planned because the nigga made him throw. He burnt out his gas tank. But that's kind of what I'm getting to is everything out of all the things that we credit Tank for. We credit his power. We starting to credit his IQ now. But we not crediting the fact that this nigga weaponizes pace. Mm-hmm. He will get, and sometimes he do it off the back foot. He make you chase him till you get tired and then he kill you. Right. Then Saturday we just seen him stalk you down till you get tired and then he kill you. Like he don't get tired. You get what I'm saying? And pretty much his game plan every time it seemed like is to make you tired. I'm gonna outgas tank your gas tank. I'm gonna take you into deep water and I'm gonna fuck you up. Which we don't even credit him for, bruh. That's super IQ. The fact that you can survive and not like you ain't gonna like that word survive, but I'm talking about he not even trying to get you out of there. He just trying to get through the rounds. I seen you slow down a little bit. Now I'm gonna make you pay.
Right,
we fighting
that's
now.
Strategy.
That's super strategy. Yeah.
My point to you is that some guys, bro, come to show that they can just compete. Some guys don't wanna like. When we be talking about the UK fighters, bro, and I tell you, it's a different type of tenacity that you got to have to punch through somebody. Not to touch them, not to tap them, to punch through somebody. So I'm not telling you that he didn't land good jabs. I ain't telling you that he didn't land a good straight left hand. But what I'm telling you is that at no point in time did I see him bite down and try to hurt Tank.
All right, so you don't think there's a possibility that he wasn't good enough to do that?
I think that Tank was better than him at everything. Had Tank by decision.
With that being said, then what if he tried and couldn't? That's why he didn't do it.
See, me and you just believe different, bro. I understand that sometimes niggas just do that, bro. Sometimes niggas just want to compete against the best. Sometimes niggas don't have the heart to win, bro.
I understand that people compete, and sometimes people just kind of like Jamel Charlo just did it.
Yeah,
he just wanted to be there. Remember?
So what was different about that?
Remember before that fight, right? Remember before the Charlo Canelo fight? What was I saying about that
fight?
You said that he was happy to be there.
He was so happy to be there, but he fought like how he was in that press conference, happy to be there. I don't think Yo fought like he was happy to be there. I think he was outclassed.
I get what you're saying. I think that he would have been outclassed no matter what, but I think that he was giving Tank too much respect. When a nigga is fainting and you flinching all the way up, getting in the corner, you're scared, bro. And it's not, you can never win a fight if you
knock niggas out.
Listen, bro.
He knocked niggas out.
Listen, bro.
I'm supposed
listen,
to.
bro. No, you're not. You can never win a fight if you give another grown man that much respect. You don't give another grown man that much respect, bro.
Hey, yo, when Tank was coming forward, he wasn't exchanging
Bro, you don't give a grown man that much respect. I just told you, the nigga fainted in the middle of the ring and Frank Martin flew all the way up against the ropes.
We need you to fight.
You giving him too much respect.
Gamboa immediately. We need Darius to fight.
Bro, but this
we
what
need
I want you
JC
to know.
fight.
This what I want you to know about if I fight Gamboa. I'm going to beat the fuck out of Gamboa or I'm going to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's going to be one way or the other.
He gonna down the
I'm
shell.
telling you that. As a nigga that never boxed, I'm going to beat him up or I'm going to get knocked the fuck out. You feel me? It's going to be one way or the other. I'm not going there to get a check, bro.
Hey, yo, you saying that now sitting behind these microphones.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, it's the littlest nigga that ever competed in every sport that I played.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to get a check, bro. I'm coming to make you remember me, bro. You feel me? So even if he knocked me the fuck out, he gonna remember me, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I get you, bro.
I'm here to compete, bro. I ain't here to play games.
Hey, yo, but I don't think he was either, and he did get knocked the fuck out. He did. He went out. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a nigga just better than you, bro.
Yeah,
He might have been trying. Like, Ryan Garcia tried to land left hooks that whole fight and couldn't. It ain't that he can't land them bitches against nobody else. He couldn't land them against
Because he's 5'5" and he was already under the left
But
hook.
but it wasn't that he wasn't trying to. You can't look from afar and be like, he never tried to win because he didn't even land the left hook.
Listen,
He
Ryan
was
Garcia,
trying.
that's a different fight, bro. You always try to compare situations.
We gotta compare to other situations.
Ryan
It's
Garcia
other
told
fights.
us that he was going to knock Tank out in the second round and came up and was roughing Tank up in the second round. Tank started grabbing him and backing up and ran him into something. It wasn't because Ryan Garcia wasn't throwing his hands and trying to knock him out. Ryan Garcia threw the same punch 3 times and got caught.
Frank Martin was throwing his head. They just read the stats.
Frank
He was
Martin
throwing more punches.
Frank Martin didn't get knocked out by a counter punch. He was laying on the ropes. Tank punched through his guard and then he knocked him out. Ryan Garcia got knocked out by a counter punch, bro.
This is after a round or two with hold up. That's not even. I was gonna say that's after a round or two with Tank with the bead on him. Now he know exactly what he doing. You get what I'm saying? But this nigga's been stalking him the whole 8 rounds. Nigga, bruh, just get off me. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. Bruh, stop, bruh. Like, I've literally seen the nigga Matias fighting and a nigga just push him, like, with both hands. Yeah. Bruh, stop. Get off me. If you a professional boxer too. Get him off you. He couldn't. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes a nigga just better than you.
I mean, we
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we knew Frank Martin wasn't in the class. That's another thing. Martin's first blockbuster fight is against the best in the business. That's tough. Come on, man. That's tough. That's
Lights
tough,
was bright.
Man. Yeah, Lights was bright, and you going against the best, and you know this man got
you to see him
got
kill
nuclear
niggas.
warfare in his hands.
Yeah.
So that was a tough fight.
Now you the next murder was the case that they gave me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Chat says Frank wasn't going to beat Tank no matter what. He a nice fighter, but he ain't have enough, bro.
No, he ain't. That's my point exactly, bro. I think he was trying. Like we was pretty much talking about whether he just showed up or not. You get what I'm saying? Whether he came to fight. Me personally, I feel like he came to fight. I think he was trying. I just don't think he was good enough to be able to complete the game plan that he came in with. Came in with some shit that ain't worked. Bruh, they said from the beginning of the fight, you don't like to fight backwards. Right. And they made him fight backwards. No matter how much he wanted to go forward, he couldn't.
Hey, so, all right. So, what you want to see next from both fighters? You too, bro. What y'all want to see next from both fighters? Start with Frank Martin. Stay at 35, go to 40.
I would say go to 40 because you look like a zombie on the scale. So, yeah, it definitely looked like a nigga from Thriller. So, I would say go to 40. And, shit, Gary Russell just lost. Fight yo.
That was a fight that was supposed to be made from the PBC a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I think Gary Russell stopped him, though.
Gary Antoine, though, his little brother.
Hey, that's a good scrap.
Yeah,
that's a good scrap.
I
like Gary, though. But that's a good scrap.
It almost probably looked like this same fight we just seen. Because that's how Gary...
Go to 40, man.
Yeah, definitely go to 40.
Hey, in the chat, who y'all want to see him fight at 40, though? Don't just say go to 40. Y'all got to tell us who y'all want to fight. And shout out to my man Sacho in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's other fights.
Who we want Martin to fight at 140?
Yeah.
That's another situation I wanted to talk to you because you guys really know boxing.
Right.
When you fight somebody like a Tank, right? Mm-hmm. And even though this was at 135, right?
Yeah, I'm the man
so
now.
Even though,
I fought Tank, I'm the man
So
now.
even though I fight Tank at 135, I'm the man. Now when you go up to 140, are they going to be expecting you to fight the same caliber of blockbuster guys? And does that hurt your career? Because now it's like, okay, you fought the top guy at the top.
Nah, that's why I was naming niggas with a loss.
Ain't that how Canelo came in?
What?
Fighting against Floyd?
No, Canelo rebuilt his name.
So I ain't gonna let you say nothing bad about Canelo.
Yeah, so I always think...
I'm just saying, he had to fight with Floyd, and then
he said, ain't that how Canelo can...
No, no, he's still... Like, all right, so no. It's still like, if you consider Tank a A-level fighter, right? Frank Martin shouldn't get back in the ring his next fight with an A-level fighter. Right. It's plenty of B... If you're a real boxing fan, it's plenty of B-level fighters that you like to see. You know what I'm saying? Sabril Matias is one of them. Gary Russell, we just said it. You feel me? Arnold Barboza at 140. Richardson Hitchens at 140. I can go down the line. There's a whole bunch of guys. You feel me? You got to beat one of the guys that's already in line for a title shot
Okay.
at
You
140.
gotta build your name.
A
back
title
up.
eliminator. That's the definition of a title eliminator. Two guys fighting for a title position.
Chat say Frank and Teo.
No.
Teo stop.
No. Oh,
Hey
no.
yo, Teo don't
Oh,
look
my
as good
God.
as Tank against him, but Teo stop him.
I don't know. I think.
Teo-
I mean,
no,
the finishing move not gonna be as good.
No.
But Teo is
Nah,
gonna
yeah.
beat him
Teo
to
feel-
a smithereen.
no.
He is gonna dance the fuck around his stiff ass, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, he gonna dance. He gonna dance and
Yeah.
beat him up and counter him and.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, so what's next for Tank?
That's. People been saying Lomachenko, haven't they?
Yeah.
That is what's
Yeah.
next. That
That's
was
what's
gonna get
next.
to it,
So
but yeah.
if that's next, I mean,
He gonna
everybody-
do it?
I think he's gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I
I mean,
think
people
he'll
been wanting that fight for what?
It's
2-3
the time
years?
for him to do
Yeah,
it.
it's the time.
3 years. This is definitely the
Hell
time.
no. 6-7 years.
Yeah, 6-7 years. But that was when they first got hot.
No,
together,
so
I think so.
Tank 30, bro. Tank about to turn 30.
Yeah, Tank about the time.
Tank became champion at 22 years old. So that was 8 years ago.
Lomachenko is what? How old? He like 30?
35.
35. Yeah,
35.
he might. So
Yeah, and Floyd tried to convince us that he was 45. But we all know what that was.
Hey yo, I don't know, yo. Them foreign niggas, yo, they be old, yo.
Yeah. But no, not like Cubans, bro. Cubans got a defect from the country and get away, so they be really coming over this bitch with no passport.
and be
Yeah.
like,
Nigga
30
might
years
be,
old.
nigga might be
They could
50.
be 30, be like, I'm 18. Showed up. And go play high school basketball. Be nice as a bitch, for real.
Real shit, though.
Right.
You feel me?
Y'all niggas crazy.
Hey,
They
yo, that
do
should be
all, they
happening,
have all
bro.
the time.
It be happening.
Why you think Major League Baseball looked the way it looked?
So what's the fight that y'all want to see, though? I definitely think Lomachenko is the best fight, especially at 135.
Yeah,
said,
I agree.
Move up and fight Matias.
No.
For no title? I don't know.
Yeah, Matias just lost, for real. But I still would like to see it. But Matias just lost. And judging from how he just lost, Tank would beat the fuck out of him, bro. Like, he would take years off his life.
I always thought that, though. I always thought
Matias-
Tank and Teo would stop him.
Matias sometimes, I think this is the reason why he lost his last fight. He has a habit of walking forward and pretty much letting himself, I wouldn't say become a punching bag, but letting people get their rhythm off.
Not
Yeah.
throwing punches when
Not
you walk
throwing
forward.
punches when you walk forward, so you're not walking forward with anything. So watching his last fight, I was like, yo, I mean, that just, now there's a blueprint out on you, bro. And that's the worst thing you can get before you get to, like, you know, God status of being one of the elite guys, to where now it's not only you being good as a fear. Yeah, but I just felt like I was like, see, and that's why I tell people that Isaac Cruz is going to win that fight. People do not understand how smart that guy is as a fighter.
People don't understand because they think IQ. People match IQ nowadays with fighting
Slick.
off. Yeah, with
Yeah,
fighting off
slick,
your
slick.
back foot.
Yeah,
they don't
being slick. Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
understand
yeah.
that you could walk straight to somebody and
yeah.
still dip your head and be defensively responsible.
So yeah, that let me know a lot about him, and I was like, I mean, I already watched fights, but I was like, okay, if you just walking forward and you're not putting no punches forward, and you let yourself get hit, there's guys that are better.
Yeah.
That are going to work just as hard as you and that are just as crazy as you, because people are just as crazy.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Tanya, Derek, Dante, and Michael and Damien said, "What's up?"
The
Great.
fam.
Yeah, what up, what up?
The fam in the chat. Shout out to that's my stepmother, my father. You feel me? All the fam in the chat. Love y'all.
Yeah, it's a lot of dogs in line, man.
Yeah.
It's a Shark Tank
Yeah.
out there.
Hey yo, what was the biggest upset in boxing history?
Buster Douglas.
Hey yo,
Ain't even
you
gotta
probably
think.
hit it on the head. You
You ain't
probably
even
hit it
gotta
on the
think
head.
about that, for real. That's Buster Douglas. Easy,
Yeah, I
bro.
would say that.
Easy.
My second would be Roy Jones Tolliver,
That's one.
because that
one.
was my childhood. Like Mike Tyson was right on the cusp when I just started watching TV, so it's not as vivid in your mind. But when Jones lost to Tolliver, I think I cried, bro.
I got another one.
Yo, a lot of people say they cried when that happened.
Yeah, I was.
Because he made that nigga look stupid.
Mine was Mike Tyson.
Yeah, because both examples, Mike Tyson and Roy
Mine was
Jones,
Mike
like we
Tyson.
thought them niggas was invincible when they was who they was.
Rockmine Lewis.
Oh, when
Oh,
he
yeah.
beat.
Biggest
Yeah.
upset? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, yo, but Lennox Lewis got that back in blood and he knocked his ass out. So, but yeah,
that
that was a big
hematoma he put
knockout.
on his head. Oh my goodness, that was on the front of the Baltimore Sun.
That was what's the name?
that was hematoma on his head.
That was Evander Holyfield that put that.
That was
on his
Holy.
head
Okay,
from
all right,
headbutts.
all right.
Hey yo, but I'm gonna go with just to make a left turn. I'm gonna go with Prince Nassim and Marco Antonio Barrera.
That wasn't that big of an upset though, bro.
Listen,
like
you
he
thinking
was
of-
Antonio
you think-
Barrera
you
was the
thinking
shit.
about he wasn't at that time. You thinking about it as who they became. I'm talking about it as at that time who they was. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, Prince Nassim was one of those guys, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, that we never seen with power at 126, knocking people up with one punch.
Yeah.
We ain't see that. You feel me? With the slickness and all of that.
Bringing hoes
But
to the
Marco
stage.
Antonio Barrera is a fundamentally sound fighter, but he a Mexican that come forward and throw a lot of punches. And he beat that nigga all around the ring. And
Yeah.
I don't think Prince Nassim ever fought again.
Nah, he got one loss and now he a fat guy. Shit, I said on the honorable mention tip, I would say George Foreman and Michael Moore.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
On the-
a hell of a one right there. Yeah. For sure.
Because that wasn't supposed to happen. For
Hey, yo,
he
and-
was
and-
getting his ass whooped too, George.
Honorable mentions, cause my man Cheatham threw out one. I'm gonna go with Marquez and Pacquiao. 4. Marquez and Pacquiao 4 when he got knocked out, bro. Oh my! To this day, bro, when I see that knockout, that shit hurt my soul, bro. He laid out on the canvas and the commentator was like, "He's not getting up, Jim." Oh my gosh, bro, that shit still hit me right now, bro. He's not getting up, Jim. I said, "Damn."
I ain't
Yeah,
never
that
liked
hurt,
Pacquiao. It was
Yeah, that
shocking to me when I seen it just because it was a knockout.
Bad. It was a bad knockout. for
Yeah, that's my
Pacquiao.
favorite fight.
But I'm gonna veer off a little bit. My favorite upset was Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua.
Ooh,
that was
a
my
great one.
favorite of all
a
time,
great one.
bro.
ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was
That
my
was a good
favorite.
one. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
You know,
Hey yo, that was like
that was crazy.
that was the one, yo. Anthony Joshua was making his U.S. debut in Madison Square Garden, a sold out Madison Square Garden. You feel me? He from the UK, and he knocked Andy Ruiz down. First of all, it looked like a giant versus a small fat guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And a giant versus the little boy from Up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked
Yeah.
like. And he knocked Andy Ruiz down early in the fight. But that Mexican spirit, you feel me? Andy Ruiz came back, hit him in his equilibrium.
He
threw
said,
his whole legs off.
did he knock me down in the second? Like, I had to knock him down back. I got that Mexican blood in me. I was like, yeah, nigga, like, you went hard.
Yo, real shit though. Yo, shout out to La Raza. Because for real, like that was definitely that spirit that brought him through that fight. For sure. You feel me? Only a little nigga with heart. Cheatham don't understand. You feel me? Only a little nigga with heart.
Hey, yo, I'm a little nigga to bigger niggas. So I understand. Like,
Hey yo, but yeah, Howie, that was some hell of a
yo, who
pitch.
your favorite upset?
My favorite.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a tough one. My favorite though. I think it had to be
You want me to go?
Rocky Marcion. It's like no, yeah, go ahead, yeah, go ahead first, yo, okay? Because I can't think of one right now. Go
My
ahead.
favorite upset of all time would have to be Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
because
good one.
They thought he was too old.
You still
They
talking
thought-
about this fight, man?
Yo, that
Nah,
was
this the first time
It
I-
was the one.
Hey, that was one of the greatest fights in history.
They
it
fought in
is.
Africa.
What did why did we mention this fight before? Oh, because we was talking about defense and
Yeah.
how you don't always got to be in the pocket to have good defense. Like that nigga leaned all up against the ropes. That was considered good defense. But yeah, now he do probably think that's all we talk about. But hey, yo, it's one of the best fights in history. We
Yo,
won't
facts,
keep talking
facts,
about
facts.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Like
It might be a reference to that fight every show.
every show, it damn near got to be. Or you know what else we say every show? Styles make fights and the Marvin Hagler shit.
Tommy Hearns.
the Marvin Hagler
No,
shit,
the Marvin
yeah.
Hagler shit. Like silk
Hagler
pajamas.
Oh,
Yeah.
silk pajamas.
Yeah, the silk pajamas shit.
Yeah.
for
It's
real.
hard to get up in the
Hard to
morning
get up
and
and
run.
run.
Yeah,
Hard to get up and run when I sleep in these silk pajamas, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Life is good.
that shit is a verb now, for real.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with Conor McGregor?
That is what's
Silk
wrong.
pajamas.
Silk pajamas, sheets, man.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I got one. Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury was my
You think that
favorite.
was
It was my favorite upset of all time.
That was an
That wasn't
upset.
quite an upset though, yo.
I think it was an upset.
I can
Yo,
see
I
if
think
you a
I
fan.
think y'all not looking at it like an upset now because of how the fight played out. But before that fight, bro, I sounded like a crazy man telling people Usyk was gonna win that fight.
Yeah.
Like they like, nah, bro, like Fury too big, he too skilled. I'm like, bro, y'all overrating Fury, but underrating Usyk. Like, I think that was one of my favorite ones. I watched
Especially
that
when you
fight start to
see who
finish.
he's fought before he fought
Yeah,
Tyson Fury.
undisputed.
And you like, okay, all right, I get it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was a good fight. For real. It ain't like
Yeah,
he
it
came
was-
in and whooped Tyson Fury ass. I thought it was a draw, for real.
Nah, it was a real
Even
good
with the
fight.
wobbly ninth round.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
All right, so
Like, I thought it was a great scrap.
shit, Boots, upcoming fights, you feel me? Well, first of all, next weekend, June 29th, is Bam Rodriguez versus Gallo Estrada in Arizona. That's going to be a big fight. I think the fight of the year.
Them niggas is 122 pounds.
Not even that. They 115, baby. They fighting for the WBC at 115.
Oh, my God. It's no.
Hey, yo, Bam one of them guys, bro. You don't even know about Bam. But,
no, yo, because them niggas is 115 pounds, bro.
I mean, it's little niggas out here, bro.
Yeah, I want to see them fight.
hey, yo,
Yeah.
in Japan, niggas don't get to be 150.
Yeah.
You said they
That's
don't
they fault.
get to be.
Like
it's rare.
the Japan
Hey, yo.
run them little weight. Japan and Mexico
Hey, yo,
run them
in
little weight
America,
class.
niggas don't get to be 7 feet. Everybody ain't no 7-footer. So that's the equivalent, bruh. Don't nobody want to see no. I mean,
Shit, that shit gonna
I'll
be the
watch
fight of the
it,
year.
bruh,
Y'all
but
better
I
not
ain't-
listen.
That's like watching basketball with a bunch of 5'11" niggas and
yeah,
shit.
bruh. Like y'all is
hell no.
112 pounds, bruh.
Isn't that what Pacquiao
Hell
started
no,
from?
yeah, exactly.
From
That's what that's
119.
that's
Yeah,
my.
he started like
No,
super
no,
small.
no,
I know,
that's where
man.
that's where Pacquiao became champion at 118. But he
Yeah.
started at 108. But
even Pacquiao, niggas like, all right, that's what's up. I'll pay attention when you get to 30. I might entertain some 126 every now and then,
Hey,
for
yo.
real, but hey, yo, them niggas just too small, bro. Like,
hey,
it's
yo,
too-
no,
long as they give
they
me
sum
good
them out.
boxing,
Hey, yo,
I'm
but
good.
to be honest, the smaller weight classes in boxing and women's boxing is what we want boxing to become. All of the best in those divisions fight the best in it. Like in women's boxing, it's almost an undisputed champion in every weight class.
yeah, her name
Because-
Clarissa Shields.
No, she's not. You feel me? I can name 10 other women that's undisputed right now
Hey,
in
yo,
women's
she
boxing.
undisputed in like 4 of them bitches.
She not. She only been at 154 and 160. She just did it at 154 twice and at 160. When she became 154, she left and went to MMA, and she got stripped a lot of her belts. She won them back at 154. She went to 160. You feel me? But in women's boxing, the best fight the best because it's not a lot of eyes on the sport, so
Yeah.
they gotta fight the best to generate the money.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened with the smaller weight classes. Like damn near every fight you see in the smaller weight classes is a unification fight or a top contender fighting for the championship. Like that's the smaller weight class. They get that shit cracked.
Yeah, I also think that's because, especially in the women's division, is that it's not a lot of pool to pull from. How many women you think are out here going to combat gyms and learning how to box and fight? Not many. So the good ones going to run into each other regardless.
Real shit.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even if you might want to stay away from that person for 2-3 more fights.
Yeah.
You're going to eventually have to fight because there's not that many girls fighting in the first place. You
Right.
know?
But it's like this though. Amanda Serrano is one of the greatest women's boxers ever, right?
Right.
She undisputed at 126.
Yeah.
Alicia Baumgartner is undisputed at 130. Katie Taylor is undisputed at 135 and 140.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was an undisputed champion at
At least they
147, but
fought
I think they
Serrano and Katie Taylor.
They fought. Yeah, Katie Taylor beat.
They
them.
about to fight. They about to fight again.
They were supposed to fight on the Jake Paul Mike Tyson undercard. You feel me? So it's probably getting rescheduled.
They said that.
But shit, that was the first. Hey yo, Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano was the first women's fight to ever be a main event. You know what I'm saying? Main card, main event. They fought in Madison Square Garden and sold that bitch out.
And it's Pride Month. Shout out.
And men's have mental health month.
This nigga crazy. Like,
You represent everybody.
on this good
bro.
upstanding,
I mean,
this good upstanding boxing podcast. You just-
that's a representation. Representation thing. Equal opportunity. I ain't
I
saying.
like it. I like it.
I ain't saying they was lovers or nothing.
All right, well, shit.
Hey, yo.
What else we
Y'all
got?
niggas is- But yeah, so
Word
Boots
up, man.
and
Yes.
Boots and Shakur is fighting upcoming in June. You feel me? What y'all know about Boots Ennis?
I know about Boots Ennis. I've
Yeah.
actually haven't watched any of his fights.
Right.
I've heard about how he should have fought Terrence. I'm hearing everything.
What you hear about his skill set though?
I heard about his skill set slick. I saw some videos of him with some good footwork. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen any of his fights, but I keep hearing his name.
Elusive.
Yeah, I keep hearing his name thrown up as a slick
Yo,
guy.
he can be the best. He can be the best in the sport
He can.
one day.
The best in
Best in all about. I think he got the talent to be the best in boxing one day. He one of
At the
them.
Crawford Leaf, for real, like.
He that good?
Hold up.
super
So
good.
the
He
stop
that
right here.
good?
The stop right here. Him and Crawford at 154.
I got Crawford.
Crawford has just done
I got Crawford.
so much and done it so well. And I think he presents. And like I said, I haven't watched this guy fight, but you putting up against
Hey, yo.
Crawford, that's going to be hard for me to go against any day.
See, they both kind of the same thing, but the one thing about Boots is he kind of, that one fight where that dude was kind of running from him, he kind of showed that he ain't really great at cutting the ring off.
Right.
So a nigga like Terrence Crawford, knowing that, yo, he great make you fight and had to cut the ring off, and he great make you uncomfortable.
Right.
Whatever needs to be done,
Yeah, he's going to do.
bruh said he don't watch no film, none of that shit. He go in there, he fights you, he make adjustments because he can adapt to any situation. That's wild to me.
That is great.
Yo.
That's an amazing fight.
Hey, yo, if it's an experience thing, I gotta lean with Terrence Crawford because I never seen him lose. But to be honest, bro, I would go with Boots, bro, just because of the youth.
See, it's that flash again. We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, the youth, the temperament of a younger, hungrier man. You know what I'm saying?
He said, Buzz,
You
the
just
chat,
a young
man.
nigga right now. When you be an old nigga, you gonna pick an old nigga.
Yeah.
That flash,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's the type of fight. The reason why it's a great fight is because I wouldn't be surprised if it go either way. You feel me? Like I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence Crawford was the old veteran that could outbox him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Boots go in there and really make a name for himself.
Shout out Boots. Niggas definitely said Bud in the chat though. Shout out Blunt POV.
Yeah. So that's my man Sideshow. Shout out to Sideshow, baby. But hey yo, so you got Shakur coming up the week before Boots, and Shakur fight Artem. I forgot his last name, but it's the last guy that Frank Martin fought. Yeah, okay, you know your shit. Yeah, you feel me? So Frank Martin just fought him his last fight. It ain't a real great opponent, but he made Frank, he was a boxer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he made Frank Martin look uncomfortable in his
Yeah.
last fight. You
Yeah,
feel me? He made Frank Martin come to him.
He lost a lot of those
Exactly.
rounds.
But I think Shakur definitely needed a dominating performance right here against this guy.
Yeah, he gotta beat the fuck out, bruh. I only seen bruh fight one time. It don't even matter. Whoever the fuck he fight, he gotta beat the fuck out of him. Because you can't keep saying, yeah, Tank won't fight me, Tank won't fight me. For one, right now, boxing ain't doing good. Period. You've been hearing about the numbers they've been getting from the pay-per-views, and they saying the 5-on-5 ain't do good.
It's not that
No,
boxing.
you good.
It's not that boxing not doing good. It's the different times, bro, with the streaming. Like I told you, when Floyd fought Pacquiao, I wish I could have streamed that shit. I'm mad that I paid my money for that fight and it wasn't that. You get what I'm saying? Like I wish I could have paid for Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns, but I wasn't alive around that time.
Yeah.
I was around for
That shit was
Floyd.
probably cheap too.
Yeah, I was around for Floyd and Pacquiao, and that shit was $100.
That
You feel me?
That Hagler
Well, you
shit was
think
probably
about
like
$29?
$39.99.
Yeah,
nigga.
exactly. You feel me? That Floyd shit
That
was
shit probably
$100.
wasn't even that for real. You
Yeah.
probably had to go to the movies to see that shit.
Closed circuit.
Yeah.
Right. So that Floyd and Pacquiao shit was $100, bro. Like, and it was a disappointing fight for one. But like, we ain't know how to stream and all of that type of shit now. So a lot of people watching these fights for free. So it's not that the eyes is not on the sport. That's the thing that you got to really understand. It's not that the eyes not on the sport. It's that first of all, boxing is so broken up that the numbers get dispersed to so many different companies. The numbers is not getting reported to one guy like Dana White.
Yeah,
And
you sharp,
See,
sir.
that's you saying the same thing. When people ask me what the problem is boxing, that's the same thing I say. I say it's too many organizations, it's too many promoters, it's too many different avenues. The reason why the UFC makes the most money way beyond other MMA promotions is because they got it streamlined to be one single promotion, which is also the company. Okay, it's ran like a real top Fortune 500 business. When you look at boxing, it's the Wild Wild West. You got the WBO, WBC, WBA. You got Showtime. You got DZN. You got all these different people that got to come together to make a fight happen, and it kind of fucks up the fights. Number one, because now this promoter don't want you to fight this promoter because his kid might be a little bit better than your kid. And it really is messing up the sport. You know, then this guy wants this money. This guy wants this money. He got a manager here. He got a manager there. You got to go through the promotion. Now you got to talk about TV deals. All that's taken care of with the UFC.
Right, from one guy. Everything getting reported.
One guy.
So it's like if he made $100,000 a year off of his promotion,
right?
But all three of us separately made $50 million.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we all boxers.
Right.
We all made $150 million total. Right. But he made $100 million by himself.
Exactly.
You feel me? So he making more than us, but his sport not really bigger than us.
Yeah.
It's just that the numbers is getting broken up.
Exactly.
You feel me? So I think that's what definitely got to change about boxing.
Yeah.
Hey yo, boxing crazy, bro. Like, we really mention this every episode. So throw that in that bag of stuff that we probably gonna mention every episode because the politics in boxing are just doo doo, bro. Like I said, episode 1. Standing 8 count in Nevada. In Texas, it's not one. You get what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Like I go another state over and this shit way different. But that's just like that motherfucker. That's just like the government period. You know what I'm saying? We got gun laws in different states and all that shit. Yeah. Like people, but definitely with boxing, like
definitely
shit just need to get
the weed legal for real. I be going everywhere like. It's just okay, for real. Like,
like I should be able to.
Like, yo, you can't have this.
This nigga walked in the dispo just to see what they had, man. He ain't even about nothing. I'll never forget this shit, nigga. That shit was funny as shit.
Hey, yo, because, yo, like, at first, I thought it was a furniture store. It's called the living room or something like that. For real. The living room store. So I was like, it's weed in here? No, it's not weed in here. At the living room store.
No, where was you in the?
It's around the corner. Yeah. It's a dispensary. But so people was like, "Yo, yeah, that's a dispensary." I'm like, "No, the furniture spot right here." No, I'm gonna go and see if it's weed in there for real because I know they sell couches and futons. Right. It's not futon in that, bitch. It's weed, bro. Like it's weed. I just wanted to see in there. Like,
right. Hey yo, so in all sports, right? I think it's a big difference between being the best that we ever seen and the greatest.
Yeah.
Y'all agree or what y'all think?
Are you? I think you're alluding to the fact that something like the greatest might be Tom Brady, but the best is Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Like you're more talented.
Hey,
I wouldn't have said Aaron Rodgers. I'd have said Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is my favorite quarterback.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't have said Aaron Rodgers.
But for this era, I get what you're saying. Like when Peyton retired, Aaron Rodgers was that guy that he was competing with, and Aaron Rodgers was winning MVPs, but he was winning the Super Bowl. So I think greatness is everything
entwined. It's the resume, it's the talent.
Yeah, it's everything intertwined. But I think the best is the eyeball test.
Yeah, the best is something.
Greatness is accolades. I won them MVPs. I won championships. I won. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When you say the greatest, Tom Brady not the greatest because you feel like he throw the tightest spiral or this nigga is the most athletic nigga you ever seen. He's the greatest because he won
7
but
times.
At the same time, what I always say about that shit is a team accolade.
Right.
Y'all won. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
But at the same time, he got the MVPs too. He got 2 or 3. No, he got 3.
You got 3.
Aaron Rodgers got 4. Peyton Manning got 5. You feel me? So he still got 3 MVPs. You get what I'm saying?
I think Peyton Manning was the best quarterback
I ever seen.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
The best quarterback I ever seen was Peyton Manning.
When you talk about somebody,
now, Patrick Mahomes might have something to say about that 10 years from now.
Yeah,
but for right now, Peyton Manning was the best quarterback I ever seen. You feel me? But I just think that greatness is like, I think it's an argument in every sport because you got Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Like I think that Wilt Chamberlain was better than Bill Russell all the way around the board. Yeah. But Bill Russell got 11 championships.
Was greater.
You feel me? Yeah. Like I think Wilt got 1.
He got 13 or something. He got 2 coaches.
Chat says Brady or Breeze. I don't even think that's
No.
Like,
I think Brady is. I think Brady is better than Breeze and great.
Yeah.
That was a conversation for like 2 years. I remember though,
Yeah.
especially after
Drew Brees top 10 though.
That was
Shout out
when-
to Drew Brees. And
Katrina,
huh?
like around Katrina and shit.
Yeah, because Breeze had thrown for 50 plus touchdowns and over 5,000 yards, and if you're doing that,
I
everybody's
never
gonna
thought
start
Drew Brees'
questioning.
career would have ended up being what it was, especially how it started
In
at the
San
Chargers.
Diego?
Yeah,
San
like
Diego?
yo
Yeah,
wasn't.
I think Tua is like the left-handed Breeze.
Nah, don't disrespect Breeze like that.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Let's. I know we gonna get back to the, but let's put some respect on my man Breeze's name. Okay, all right. We are not gonna sit up here and talk about how nice this man was for a good decade of our lives. All right.
Yeah, I think he top. You said that. I think he top 10. He like number 6 or 7 on my list.
Breeze was good, man.
Drew Brees?
Yeah,
Yo was
Drew
super
Brees was
good.
like that.
Hey, you know who got more rings
Yo
than
was
him?
like Doug Flutie on
Eli
steroids.
Manning.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, yo,
for
People
no
always
reason.
bring
For
Eli
no
Manning up.
reason.
There you go.
For no
There you
reason.
go. That's day one.
Hey, yo,
no
That's
reason.
day
You
one.
did.
I don't fuck
Hey, yo,
with Eli at
you
all.
dead
I'm
wrong.
just-
You dead wrong.
just
And let me
saying.
tell you, you feel me? But I'm gonna give y'all my top 10 quarterbacks. You feel me? Then we gonna go to Cheatham. Number 1, Brady, Manning, Joe Montana,
Gotta have Joe Montana.
Yeah, Joe gotta be.
John Elway, Dan Marino,
Were you alive?
Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees.
Okay.
It's not a bad list.
I ain't mad at this list.
I'ma go with-
I ain't say John Elway.
I'm gonna go with Mahomes,
He did.
and I'm gonna go with Warren Moon.
I was about to say, he ain't had no niggas.
I mean,
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a quarterback, bro. I'm a black quarterback.
You don't like
Them
Vic?
white boys, bro.
You ain't like
I said the white boys.
Listen, bro. I'm a black quarterback,
That's a
bro.
white man throwing the football.
Listen, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Yeah, niggas is getting better now. But like, yeah.
Niggas just getting good.
Y'all niggas need to know
Hey
y'all
yo,
place.
we could have a whole episode on why I think that's the case.
Why niggas are just getting good at quarterback?
Yeah.
Cause go
A
ahead.
whole episode, real shit. We could.
I really could have a whole
We really
episode on
could.
We should get back to the
But-
fights though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, hold on.
no, we was talking about the difference in the best and the greatest.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still
And who the? All right, not to cut you off, but who the best boxer you ever seen and who you think the greatest?
the best boxer I ever seen was Mike Tyson, young Mike Tyson, for real. Mike custom model Mike Tyson, for real. Best
All
boxer I
right,
ever
so
seen.
what fight?
the pigeons
You
loose.
name a fight that was like that was the best Mike Tyson. Which one was it?
Well, I would say the Michael Spinks joint, for real. But I would say them Frank Bruno fights or
No, it was Razor Ruddock.
Razor Reddick fight, the two back-to-back joints. Like, hey, yo, that's when he showed you. At that time, he could fight taller guys. He was beating taller guys the fuck up. He could beat taller guys up that
Easily.
could box.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It just, once that head movement went away and the further he got away from that custom model time,
Style,
it was really Kevin Rooney. Once Kevin Rooney left, then he started being more of a knockout artist. I'm just trying to get you out one punch. Then hit crazy head movement, crazy footwork.
Jabs.
Now he in a position where you can't hit him, he can hit you, and he hit real hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, it looked like pure brutality, but it was 100%
Skill.
Neil deGrasse Tyson science. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who the greatest?
It's one greatest.
Ali.
Yeah, it's one
Ali,
greatest.
baby. Who the best boxer you ever seen?
The best boxer I've ever seen. I would say Andre Ward.
Damn.
Andre Ward
That
is
was a good
always
one.
in the best position. He's never in the wrong position. His defense is always straight. He's never caught in a bad spot to where even if you do catch him clean, you can knock him out. I was always impressed with his defense. His approach to boxing is real fucking boring, like oatmeal with just butter. But when you really watch how he boxes and you really see, I think
Like,
he's the best
he-
boxer.
Like he'll check your jab, hook you with the same hand.
Yeah, shake you with the
for real,
same
like-
hand. He'll block your lead
He'll
hand.
catch
He
your
like-
jab you, and hook you with the
he
same
does-
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does things like
You think Ward would have beat Floyd?
who
He a
would be
bigger
Floyd?
guy.
Two
He
different,
was
two
big.
different.
Yeah,
two
he was
different.
too big.
Too big.
My favorite fight of Andre Ward, when I saw what made me think he was the best, was when he fought Sergey Kovalev.
He lost the first
And
time.
the first fight, Some people say it was a loss. Some people say it was a draw.
He lost.
I think it was a draw.
Yeah.
He lost that fight, bro.
That's the thing. If you leave it for the judges are going to say whatever the hell
I'm just saying that he got knocked down early in the fight and never knocked him down, and he didn't win all the rest of the rounds convincingly.
Yeah,
I think it was a draw.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
If we talking to the people, they gonna say Sergi won that fight. You know what I'm saying? But the second fight when he came and he totally, in my opinion, outclassed Sergi, and you saw that he went back in the lab and even improved himself even better. Yeah. Because I thought Sergi, I was a big Sergi Kovalev
I don't even
fan.
think it was the.
I was a big fan, yeah.
I think they went back in the lab like, oh, we should have zigged instead of zagged. We shouldn't have been doing that. Wrong game plan. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think he really reinvented himself. I think he went
I didn't
did
say
the same shit, but different angle.
I'm just saying, like, even for you to know to zag instead of zig, that's still something that you should. It's good for you to, because some people come in there with the same game plan and try to do the same thing.
You know, my thoughts on Andre Ward. I think he had a hell of a career. One of the only fighters. I think him, Floyd, and Joe Calzaghe, the only ones to finish undefeated. It might be somebody else. I think Finito Lopez might be in there too. But Calzaghe was that guy from Wales.
Yeah, Calzaghe was tough.
He got the toughest nickname in the game to me, SOG. You feel me? Son of God. Yeah. But first of all, like I said, I think he lost that Kovalev fight. Yeah. You feel me? But I respect his career.
I really love
he was
the
one. I think he was one of the
yeah.
best fighters. You feel me?
Especially for guys that are bigger that I looked up to.
Yo, but the best fighter that I seen, I'm gonna give two. You feel me? First, Roy. Roy Jones was definitely the best fighter that I seen, skill set wise, speed, power, athleticism, defense, reflexes, IQ, ring generalship, charisma. You feel me? He just had it, the whole package.
He just had a rat tail in the beginning. And they had to tell him cut that joint off.
Yeah, I must have forgot.
Yeah. So, but other than Roy, I'm gonna say Salvador Sanchez. You feel me? From Mexico. He died at 23 in a car accident. You feel me? But if you go back and like I just said, Roy, ask Roy who the best fighter he ever seen. He gonna tell you Salvador Sanchez. Ask James Toney who the best fighter he ever seen. He gonna tell you Salvador Sanchez. You feel me? He, like I said, he died before his career could really become what it could become. So that's why you hear a lot of people talk about Chavez is the greatest Mexican, or maybe Canelo, but Salvador Sanchez was definitely that guy. But the greatest, like Cheatham said, it was only one greatest, Muhammad Ali. You feel me? Sugar Ray Robinson, if you want to take a left turn. But Muhammad Ali, I think, in and out of the ring, everything he stood for, being a people's champ, always engaging the fans, wanting to give the people a show.
He really invented the whole pre-fight. Like, I'm gonna beat you.
Bro,
you a bum.
That nigga gave his life to boxing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and you already know what I'm trying to say with that, fam. Like, that nigga literally gave his life to boxing,
Yeah, like he beat some of the greatest. Like we think of George Foreman and Joe Frazier is some of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And I think if he fought those guys when he fought Sonny Liston, I think it's no contest. I think he stopped them guys easy.
And the crazy thing is, at least twice in his career, he fought somebody where they was like,
"You gonna lose?
They are gonna kill you.
Yeah,
you can't fight Sonny Liston.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous. Yeah. He's gonna kill you." And then young George Foreman, old Ali, they said, "Bro, he gonna kill him." They say every time he hit him in the body, he breaks something. Right. Like yo really was like, yeah, all right, let me see. Tell him, show me.
Yeah.
Tough.
I'm the greatest of all time.
No, it ain't nothing. Like nothing about boxing today is what
Muhammad Ali.
Like what he
said. He's so fast. He turned the light switch off. Before the lights was off,
he was in the bed already.
Yeah. Hey yo, and I believe him.
What type of shit talking? Yo,
I believe him though.
This man could talk. This man could talk.
He was freestyling.
Yes, he was out there.
I believe him.
Yo had bars for
real shit. Hey yo, but I want to know. I got a 2-part question. You feel me? I want to know what made you a boxing fan. I want to start my man right here. You feel me? Because he a real combat warrior. You feel me? MMA. What made you a boxing fan, and who's your favorite fighter, and why they your favorite? When did they become your favorite fighter?
I started watching boxing when I was like 4 or 5. My pops used to take me over my godfather's house, and we used to watch the Tyson fights and all that shit there. Because this was back when you had like the big TVs, the big boxes for like big screen TV. So we were
TVs with the big fat ass.
So that was back when you had to have the pay-per-view, so everything was an event. So if somebody was watching the fight, that was an event. You know what I'm saying?
Break
So
it back and roll your cheeks.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we would go over there, and my father, not like the other kids, he wouldn't let us play with the other kids. We had to sit down there and actually watch the fights.
Hell yeah.
Because he had 2 boys there, so.
Hell yeah. No, I know.
We had to watch the fight, so that's when, you know, obviously Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield. My favorite was Roy Jones growing up because Roy Jones had everything. I mean, the man was in music videos. He had a rap album. The man was the fastest and most prolific boxer around at the time. I mean, the guy can knock you out with a body shot. I mean, there was nothing Roy Jones could do. And if you know boxing, you know to try to mimic his style is horrible. Yeah. It's all reflexes and speed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's no way I'm teaching you.
Yeah,
that.
I can't teach you that. That's the type of style it was. This is the. I'm sorry, I can't teach you this. Yeah. So I would say
like
it
Brett
was.
Favre.
Yeah. I can't teach you how to do that. So don't do that. So yeah, I would say Roy Jones was my favorite fighter growing up. Yeah.
What about you, Chin? What made you a boxing fan? Who was your favorite fighter, and when did they become your favorite fighter?
Well, I used to think boxing was Mike Tyson. So that's just that.
Right.
Like, so Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson Punch-Out made me a fan of boxing. Right. But on top of that, my father loved boxing, so I can just remember being younger. Like, not only did he order the pay-per-views, he recorded them.
Yeah.
So, like how he got all them DVDs up there like that.
Yeah.
Like, my living room was like VHSs.
Yeah.
Of boxing matches.
Yeah.
Low tabs on them. You just go through the tabs. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Harris.
Oh, what?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I need that. Yeah.
So, at random times, that's what we would be doing. Not only watching them joints live, because that, like, the boxing matches, if a champion was fighting, no matter what champion it was fighting, it was an event.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but aside from them times, we would just have that shit on in the background. Like, oh shit, ain't nobody watching nothing but
this is
but Sugar Ray Leonard and Lalonda on.
Oh yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Some random ass fight for real. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's what made me a fan of boxing. It just always was around. I used to have Vander Douglas boxing on the Sega game. You think I'm saying?
That was one of the hardest boxing games of all time.
Yeah, yo, it really was a great boxing game, yo. Yeah, yo, that like the fight nights and all that shit stemmed from something like Evander Holyfield boxing game. Right. It was called Evander Holyfield Real Deal Boxing. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. Yeah.
So both y'all asking about answers, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson.
Real quick from the chat, before you answer, they said where Floyd rank on the greatest list.
On my greatest list, Floyd is probably like 4 or 5. Probably like 4 or 5. I got Ali. Got Sugar Ray I got Sugar Ray Robinson. I got Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
I would have to go Floyd after that, so I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say he top 10ish.
Dang.
I can't say he.
It's tough, bro.
When he's small.
When he went to heavyweight, though. So
he went
that's
heavyweight.
A tough one.
That's a tough one. You talking about Floyd?
Oh, he talking about Floyd.
You talking about?
I was talking about Roy.
No,
I thought he said Roy.
No,
he said no. I ain't got Floyd up that high.
Where you got Floyd at all time? Top.
Probably 9.
He like the big guys, no Frank Ocean.
No, it ain't even just that. I don't got him over Hagler. Or
because them guys was crazy. No, I got him over Hagler, but I don't got him over Ray Leonard.
I don't got him over nobody named Sugar. Except Shane Mosley.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, come on, yo. Why you always disrespecting my man Shane, bro?
Shane
He beat Shane.
Shane ain't in the on the list that we talking about. Shane was dope for real. Like I'm not disrespecting Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley can fucking fight.
It's a difference. He can fucking fight. It's a difference between being one of the best of your era.
Shane ain't top 10.
Listen. It's a difference of being one of the best of your era and one of the best of all time. You feel me? Shane was one of the best of his era.
One of the best of all time.
From 95 to the early 2000s, Shane was one of the best, for sure. Pound for pound. You feel me? Shane was that guy, one of the best lightweights of all time. But he not one of the best of all time. He not top 25, bro.
Fuck with Tito Trinidad, nigga.
Of course, Puerto Rico,
He not in that list though.
Yeah, but he on the him and Shane Mosley on the same level.
It's like we just was talking about great quarterbacks, right? And it's like if I was to be like, you don't fuck with Donovan McNabb. It's like,
hold on, man. You hitting sensitive spots there, man. Because I can agree with you, but I also want to fight
exactly
you.
what I mean.
Yeah, Donovan, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your feet on the ground.
It's Donovan, man.
But what made me a boxing fan was Pacquiao versus De La Hoya. And it was because, like I said, bro, I was a athlete that played a lot of sports, but I always was a smaller guy. So I'm looking at Oscar De La Hoya is already a guy that's a Hall of Famer that fought everybody. And Pacquiao coming up from 135. So Pacquiao fought at 130, right? Mm-hmm. He came up to 135 and fought one time for the WBC title. He moved straight to 147 to fight Oscar De La Hoya. And that shit was like, he beat him in dominant fashion. Like, that was what made me a boxing fan. And
I never knew you had that much of a Napoleon complex. After
all
these years, yo, this nigga got the Napoleon. Like, I'm
like Steve Smith.
Against
he could beat a professional fighter.
I'm like Steve Smith.
Got conviction with that shit.
I'm like
bro.
Steve Smith.
He got it out.
He said if he don't win, he get knocked out.
He really don't even fuck with us like that. Big facts. He looking at us like we should have done more with our shit.
This not even the thing though. This not even the thing. It's not that I don't fuck with big athletes, right, or big niggas. Period. It's that I don't fuck with you if you don't want to be a big nigga. You feel me? If you don't know how to be big, or want to be big,
for being big,
you just in the way.
Yeah.
What about what I'm saying? That's how I look at big niggas that just be in the way. I don't even be wanting them to be in the way.
What about the nigga Larry Sanders used to play center for the Bucks for real?
Yo, Larry.
The nigga Larry Sanders used to play center for the Bucks. I don't remember that. That nigga got like a $50 million contract and was like, "Thank you, cause I ain't never want to do this shit for real. Money guarantee for real. I ain't never want to play basketball, bro. I just want to paint."
First of all,
do poetry.
Yo. Like, and who can be mad at this nigga? Yeah. Like, yo was walking down the hallway one day. Some nigga grabbed him and was like, "Fuck you doing in the hallway? Basketball practice this way." Yeah. I don't play basketball. Now you do. You get what I'm saying? And he got stuck in the gym for his whole life. And now you done gave him $40-50 million.
Shout out to Larry Sanders. Well, why did you bring up Larry Sanders, bro? What made you just think about that? I ain't gonna lie, that's how I know you're a real sports fan. Because I know who Larry Sanders is, but how did you just think of Larry Sanders?
Because whatever we was talking about. I forgot what we was
people from just being big.
You don't like tall niggas.
It's not that,
so
bro,
like that's a tall motherfucker
it's
that just was like, fuck if I'm tall. I can paint, nigga.
It's a lot of tall people like bro, Peyton Manning 6'5".
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's not that I'm saying that I like the smaller niggas. You get what I'm saying? It's that like you gotta know how to play to your size. You feel me? I don't like Carl Anthony Towns. You get what I'm saying? Because he a big nigga that don't know how to play to a size. You feel me?
You think you can beat him 1-on-1?
So you don't like big niggas that want to be small niggas?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
What about Muhammad Ali?
He didn't want to be small.
He fought like the small niggas.
He fought like he was smaller than the guys that he was fighting. He didn't fight like he wanted to be small.
But he was bigger than them.
He knocked them out. That's what you skip past that part, bro. So he didn't want to be
bigger than them.
But he didn't want to. He wasn't bigger than Sonny Liston at all.
Yeah, he was.
No,
he
he
was
wasn't.
6'3". Sonny Liston 6 feet.
That's taller, bro. That's not.
Sonny Liston probably had him by like 5 or 10 pounds for real, but he wasn't like massively bigger than Yo. Ali was bigger than Yo. He was bigger than everybody. He was a big heavyweight at the time.
Nah, he was.
Why
he
is
was
your
lighter.
big-
He wasn't, bro.
He
He
was
was a
lighter.
tall
He was
heavyweight.
lighter in his
He
beginning
wasn't.
days.
Hey, yo, they was like,
He wasn't
why
a
is your
big
big
heavyweight.
ass moving all
He
around
wasn't,
the way
bro.
you
He was
doing?
a
Well, you gotta
tall
think this is
heavyweight.
back in
He
the
wasn't-
'60s where a big nigga was 6'2", 180 pounds. That's a big nigga.
Yeah,
back
you
in the
get- that's what I'm
day.
saying.
So if you talk about a big nigga now, that nigga 6'5", 260. Back in the day, you 6'2", 190. Holy gods, look at this guy.
Yeah.
So Ali was big for back then. I think you probably thinking about like a big ass Holyfield or a big ass.
Holyfield wasn't a big nigga though.
He was
for real.
like 6'3", 220 at least.
That was steroids. Look at his legs. He had the Deontay Wilder legs.
No Michael Sand.
Hey, yo, so what you want to say about Floyd being petty?
Oh yeah, yo, Floyd been being petty as a bitch. Just
Putting that
period.
video out.
Putting the video out, bruh. Yo was posting that the fight was canceled. Like, hey, yo,
That was fire.
this
I don't care what
nigga,
nobody
this
say. That
nigga
was fire.
fired Leonard
Well, people-
Ellaby. You get what I'm saying? Tank left. Leonard Ellaby like, hey yo, I'm still gonna help Tank.
Yeah.
He like, all right, well, fuck you. You fired. You ain't got nothing to do with us.
That nigga.
This nigga put out the fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right after, this nigga just had the most iconic highlight of his career. What's that?
What the fuck does it look like?
Oh yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just had the most iconic highlight of his career. And now you put out the fight. You want peace?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
All right,
I'm
bro.
good.
Oh. That's crazy. Hey, yo, this is my problem. I'm sorry. This is my problem with edibles, yo. Hey, yo. They taste so good.
Yeah.
How you expect me to eat a proper portion of this shit
When you make it taste like a
when you
Rice
make it
Krispie?
smack? That shit tastes beautiful. Hey, yo, that's Captain Crunch. Crunch bars.
Real quick, the chat want to know: would you watch if it happened? One night only. $100 million. Floyd versus Tank.
Today?
Yeah, I will watch it. Yeah.
Today? Yeah, I'll watch it today still.
Hey yo, in the chat, I want to know what weight class. But that's a hell of a fight because at 130, 135, that's a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sleeping on Tank.
Tank,
If you-
I mean,
Floyd
Floyd
ain't
not
going
going to
down.
get the
Nah,
fucking
he get the
35.
40.
Floyd
He'll go to
fought, no,
40.
bro. When he fought Diego Corrales, that was 130. Castillo,
He 50 now.
I'm not. Oh, y'all talking about an exhibition?
Yeah,
Niggas talking about an exhibition?
But for real.
Yeah.
Practice.
But for real.
I thought they meant like now, for real. Cause that's, hey yo, that's how it seemed like it's going.
like, who
it
would
seemed
put
like
it
they
on?
about to have to engage in fisticuffs.
I
Tank-
think that's the
Yeah.
play.
Tank-
Maybe Triple H put the bug in there.
Tank talking about busting his daughter for real. And
WrestleMania.
he pretty much trying to sabotage whatever Tank got going on. Hey yo, posting the fight being canceled
It's
on
crazy.
your
That was
platform
fire.
is
That
crazy.
was so fire.
That's
and he spelled
crazy.
it wrong.
Yeah, hey yo, that was so wild. And then, like, hey yo, firing Leonard
yo,
Ellaby. It's niggas that think Al Heyman is Leonard Ellaby.
Right.
You fired Al Heyman, my nigga? Like,
Hey yo, what you mean he spelled it wrong?
He spelled cancel wrong. Yeah, that's crazy.
it better not be spelled wrong.
It
better.
You ain't. That's how niggas. You ain't know.
Hey yo, it better not be spelled wrong.
It was like that's how you know it's fake, and you know Floyd did that shit because it's spelled wrong.
Hey yo, it better not be spelled wrong,
All right, bro.
Floyd.
Hey yo, but Floyd
Bruh.
just a nigga, bro, that was great, bro, that don't want nobody to be greater than him.
That's how
Yeah,
y'all
yo, he
believe
seemed
it.
like a fucking hater, bro.
That's what this shit boiled down
Tank
to.
really got y'all
Yeah.
niggas believing that, huh?
It's not even just Tank, bro. It's Devin Haney, it's Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. Like, I think that Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence never really got their own era because this nigga was still in the way, still trying to be in the limelight.
Yeah,
You feel
hell
me?
yeah.
Like, and even
Hell yeah.
with like Devin Haney, like, bro, he the one when Devin Haney was about to fight Ryan Garcia. He gave Ryan Garcia the footage of Tank and Devin Haney spawn. He the nigga that did that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He told Ryan Garcia to come in overweight. Like, yo did that. Like, yo just be on some shit. Like, when he see a nigga coming that got a chance to do more than he done, or you know what I'm saying, make his own way, he tried to get in the way of that shit. Like, he still want to be in the limelight. Like, bro, you're not boxing. At the end of the day, you had the chance to, like, if he would have came back and fought Terrence Crawford or fought Earl Spence, that's how you get back in the limelight.
Because he know what niggas gonna do. Niggas gonna pad they shit for real and fight a bunch of anythings,
right,
and get to the 50 and retire.
Yeah,
and then,
I don't think Tank gonna fight as long to get to 50 though. Tank 30 and 0. I don't think he got 20 more fights.
No, I don't think he want 20. He already saying he done.
So, but it's still even a thing though. Like he getting, you know what I'm saying. Him and Ryan Garcia, that was one of the biggest fights of all time.
Yeah,
you feel me? So like when Floyd see that shit, he like, damn, like, nigga, I'm Floyd.
You're always gonna be a clip
because he's a competitor. He's an amazing competitor.
He hell of a fight.
Floyd, Money Mayweather, Money Mayweather, 50-0. So, bro, he's an amazing competitor.
He's a solid fighter.
Absolutely. He's absolutely. But Floyd was 50-0. I can't stand hearing him on shit.
Real shit.
I swear, yo. Like, I've never seen somebody talk about themselves so much.
Hey, yo, so what did y'all think about David Benavidez's last fight, coming up to 175, fighting Alexander Volcic for the WBC interim title?
I thought, in all, for real, I thought Cho gave yo a good scrap, for real. Like, I thought Cho was up at times. They said David Benavidez won every round. All right, cool. And when I was looking at it, I was like, this shit, it don't look like he won this round.
Right.
But he won. He ain't look bad. You get what I'm saying? He looked small.
Right.
Like, I was saying it the whole time. Like, he ain't look like a monster. He looked like he was outboxing him. You get what I'm saying? It was more of a boxing match.
He was beating him up. Volcic was trying to outbox him.
I mean, even still, he didn't look like the Predator.
He was, bro. I mean, he was trying to be.
Not in the literal, like, as in, like, Predator prey. He looked like the Predator. Like, he normally looked like a scary movie.
Right.
Like, he's stalking you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You throwing punches and it just, like that dream you be having, for real, where you can't throw punches when you want to. But at this moment that he knew he fucked up. But look, but he showed more feet this fight. Right. You get what I'm saying? He showed more head movement this fight. He was more of a boxer. He still was aggressive David Benavidez, but it was a different David Benavidez than I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So
you saying it, bro?
I mean, yeah, I watched it, but it's like with certain fighters, I'm tired of watching certain fights before I get the fucking fight that I want.
Right.
I just want him to fight Canelo.
Right.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
And watching this fight, like, yes, he was still aggressive. He couldn't get Yo out of there, because he went up in weight. Yeah. So when you're dealing with heavier guys can take harder punches. Like, he was trying to be aggressive, but he just couldn't get homeboy out of there. I mean, I didn't see anything different from him that would make me think more of him or make me think less of him. That's how I kind of feel. It was just like okay, that's David Benavidez.
But real quick, who you think of winning Canelo at 168 too? Who you think of him and Canelo?
I think out of him and David Benavidez,
and Canelo went.
I got Benavidez just because Benavidez is hungry for this fight. He wants to show the world that he is the best Mexican boxer.
So you kind of got it how I got Boots versus Crawford. You kind of got that. They the same age, bro. They 27.
I would say yes and no. I think Benavidez is more. I wouldn't say more accomplished.
Oh yeah, experienced.
He's more experienced. Yeah. So I think it sounds a little crazier for you to say that Boots. Not that Boots can win, but you wouldn't be surprised if Boots won. Right. Because if Boots beat Terrence Crawford, I'm going to be surprised.
Right. That's fuck.
I'm going to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But if David Benavidez beats Canelo, I'm not going to be surprised. Right. I'm going to be like, okay, that's...
Not even saying that I don't think it would be a great fight. Right. I'm just saying that if he won, whether it was decision, knockout, all that shit, you're not going to tell me. You're not going to be like... Yo, won.
Yeah, I would be like that. I would be like that either way, bro. Yeah. Because I really got Canelo beating David Benavidez, especially at 168. Like I really got Canelo. I think that Benavidez is a little bit better than Munguia. Mm-hmm. I think, but it's the same style. I think that a guy that's coming forward to Canelo like that, bro, I think that he gonna be susceptible
So
to
you
body
compare
shots.
Munguia, the last guy who Canelo fought, right? You compare him to David Benavidez
I think
in the
they
same breath. No.
Bro, I think that Munguia is. I think that if you give Munguia like a B plus, I give David Benavidez an A minus.
Okay, and that,
you know
that A minus in boxing is a lot.
It is. But listen, what I'm saying, I still think it's the same.
I don't
style.
think him and Munguia the same style though.
I don't think they're the same style. I see what you're saying. They both fight like Mexicans, but they not the same Mexican.
David Benavidez be more square.
Yeah.
Like he kind of really stalk you, and he more like Munguia kind of like slendered out for real. Like he kind of fights you at like an angle. But David Benavidez really be coming forward, square as a bitch. Sometimes he do turn on the jab for real, but for the most part, he's just walking you down.
Right. Hey, yo, but I think this fight was like first of all, I want to still see Benavidez at 175. I think this fight made him look more human. He fought somebody his size. And I always said I never had him beating Bivol or Beterbiev. He had the opportunity, the WBC granted him permission 3 years ago to move up and fight Beterbiev, and he ain't take it. Him and his father both said that they need tune-up fights at 175 before they go into that.
That makes sense.
But even now, like after the meniscus tear for Beterbiev, I think it's a closer fight, but I got Bivol beating him by unanimous decision. But I still like David Benavidez. I want to see him against everybody. I really think he should go to the UK and fight somebody like Anthony Yard or Callum Smith or somebody like that.
I think he beat Anthony Yard up.
Yeah, but I think it's a good turn-up fight for him at 175. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he, like I said, bro, I think Bivol outbox him and beat him by unanimous decision.
I don't think it's that good of a tune-up fight, though. Yard southpaw.
No, he ordered that.
But he's short as a bitch, though, for real. You're like 5'9".
No, y'all the big 175, bro.
Hell no, he not tall.
He about 6 something. Yeah, y'all
for real?
Yeah. And Callum Smith 6'3". Yeah, and Callum Smith 6'3", bro. They ain't
like
small.
10 minutes.
Yeah, but I think he looked human, bro. And I like to see that because I like to see competition. You feel me? So, like, I don't want to see him, bro, fighting at 168, even though him and Canelo, I think, is the biggest fight in boxing right now. So I want to see that at 168. But if he's not fighting Canelo, I want to see him at 175, bro. I think that's going to be the best David Benavidez. I think that the guys at 175 are going to push him and bring a better David Benavidez out. And shit, I think he's going to be a cruiserweight champion. I think he's going to go up to heavyweight, but I definitely see him being a cruiserweight champion before the end of his career.
I don't think he's going to be no heavyweight, bro.
He is, bro.
He looks small at 175, bro. Like,
he just
that dude look big.
He just looks smaller than Bozdik. He not
all right,
smaller
well,
than
if he gonna
Bivol,
go,
bro.
if you saying he gonna move up to heavyweight, then he's gonna like say the smallest heavyweight. Say like what's that nigga Torres?
Yeah,
the nigga that was in the Olympics.
Right.
He gonna look small to yo.
But it's still a different fight when you can come into the fight at your walk around where you didn't have to cut no weight. You comfortable and you fighting a guy. You know what I'm saying? That cut a little bit weight, but you coming up from 168, so you fight at a higher pace. So I think that David Benavidez at cruiserweight or heavyweight is going to be comfortable still fighting at a super middleweight pace. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
So a guys at heavyweight is used to a jab from another heavyweight. They're used to a 1-2. They're used to a 1-2-3. They're not used to a 7-punch combination. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So even if he not the biggest puncher, he's still throwing 7-punch combinations. He's still. It's like Pacquiao moving up. That's what I try to tell you. It's not about the power. It's about the value. It's about a guy coming into a fight comfortable. When you had to cut weight and I didn't, I'm coming to the fight at my walk-around weight, and I fight at a such higher pace than you used to me
you
fighting.
Taking Pacquiao, who was the exception to the rule. The average nigga not Pacquiao, my nigga. Like
I think that he got that skill set, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not about skill set. It's about frame, my nigga. Like, when this nigga moved up to light heavyweight, whether you saying that this nigga was a big light heavyweight or not, if you saying that he could move up to heavyweight, and that light heavyweight that he was facing made him look small, yo. He didn't.
Did you think he looked small?
Who?
David Benavidez.
What, in his 175?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he looked the same. That's what, bro. You thought that. Then nobody else at the fight think that he looked small, bro. He looked the same size as that nigga. And Vosdick is a big 75 pounder.
I think he looks small.
But the thing is, bro, Vosdick is a big 75 pounder. You feel me?
Yeah.
But look, Beterbiev is 6 feet. Bivol is 6'1".
Yeah.
Benavidez is 6'3", and he used to be 300 pounds.
Yeah,
as a heavyweight,
bro, I just told you.
As a heavyweight, he's gonna be fat.
I just told you he had to cut 18 pounds to make 175 the week of the fight.
As a heavyweight, he's gonna be fat, bro. He not gonna look like he never cut up, but he's gonna be fat as a heavyweight,
bro. What I'm saying is, as a heavyweight, just like I told you,
James Toney was a heavyweight.
Listen what I'm saying. As a heavyweight, just like I told you, he had to cut 18 pounds this week, right? As a heavyweight, he was still in training camp for 8 weeks before he had to cut that 18 pounds this week. You get what I'm saying? So he going to be in training camp in his best shape of his life, but he don't have to cut 18 pounds.
Around about 205.
Exactly. So even if he come in at 195, it's going to be the best David Benavidez you've seen, and he going to be fighting at a higher pace than them guys used to fighting. That's what make fights, bro. When guys moving up in weight classes, the pace versus the size.
I think them niggas bigger than yo, bro. Like even Beterbiev is a bigger nigga than yo for real. Bro.
Hell no.
Yeah, yo.
Bro, Beterbiev 6 feet.
Yo, but he big.
He
bro.
not bigger than that.
He big, bro. Like
no Frank.
I mean, yeah.
Y'all got any closing thoughts though, man?
Hell yeah, bro. I think like I said, the upcoming fights, Bam versus Gallo Estrada, June 29th. Shakur, the first week of July, I think, in New Jersey. He fighting Artem, and Boots the next week after that, the second week of July. He fighting against David Evanesian, the guy that Terrence Crawford knocked out.
Okay.
Feel me? But shit, it's the 6313 podcast. We're bringing y'all weekly boxing news, everyday boxing news, the hottest podcast on the motherfucking net. I'm JC. Got my man Cheatham. You feel me? And my man in the building.
Scott Noble
in the building. You feel me? We logging out.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before.